Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Mike here, another brand new part for the L15 Turbo community. That would be the 10th Gen Civic SI, 11th Gen Civic and SI, and the Integra, and also you 10th Gen Honda Accord guys that have the 1.5. So I'm gonna get into the product. It is finally out from Inline Pro. We've been waiting on these for a long time. There's been some other stuff on the market which has been totally fine to buy. And if you have those, you are totally solid. But if you want the best head studs that you can possibly buy for the L15, these are what you need. So let's get into it, unbox it, and give you a little info on why they are the best now, and go over the product. All right, there you go, guys. The Inline Pro, who have been around for a very long time. They do head studs for several different type of Honda platforms. We've been selling the K-Series ones for years, and we finally have the L15 now. This is definitely for you 11th gen guys, because we see this a lot online. Just because it says L15 B7 does not mean it doesn't work for your L15 CA. The CA basically only difference is slight differences on the rods and obviously your exhaust port and the fact it has VTEC on one of the cams. So do not worry if it says L15 B7. I personally in our shop 11th gen have an L15 B7 block in ours. So it's just a name that Honda gives it. Obviously there's older L15 stuff from the Honda Fits that are totally different and don't work. But let's get into this and see. You can see that's one thing we love to see on here is made in the USA. All right, so I cut this one open. Let's get them open, see what they look like. I've had a couple questions. I actually had a lot more of these, but we already sold out through the weekend. So this is all I have left for now. We'll be ordering more today, actually. So you can see the instructions in here. And if you guys are missing this, that way at least you have it for the video. You can pause, you can torque. Definitely do not go past the limits, obviously. It comes with the Inline Pro lube. You get your nuts and washers, and of course, these beautiful Inline Pro studs. Look at those. So why are these going to be better than the other stuff that's been supplied for the L15 B7 or CA turbo engines? All right, so the big question, why should you go with these? Well, number one, the price. I mean, competition is $349.99 shipped. These are $299.95 shipped. So there you're saving almost $50. And also this area right here, the current studs that go into the block can only fit in just up to almost an inch. This gets a full 1.5 inches of actual threaded seat into the block. And why does that matter? Because you're just getting more of this stud down clamping force into the block, so there's no possible head lift, no breakage. Not that we've seen that with any of the other ones, but you know, for people definitely going over 400, and I know I'm going to have people on here like, wait, we can go over 400? Yes, these engines, if they're built right, can go over 400 up to 500. Are they going to last forever? No, but yeah, and then there's no undercutting also on the stud like some of the other ones. Like I said, I wanted to get these open. Let's get some sold, guys. It's one of the mods that we definitely recommend for the L15 turbo engines on all of them, even the CRVs, because why? Well, let me explain a little. All right, so we get this all the time. 1.5 liters are junk motors, the head gaskets are crap. That is complete false, fake info. Stop posting online information you know nothing about. I hate getting into this because the reason I get upset about it is, number one, it's fake news, like everything on the internet these days. The other reason is I have to spend personally my time educating customers on this news and why it's false. The head gasket has no issues whatsoever. The problem is your OEM stock head studs will stretch through time, causing the head to lift, which then will fail the head gasket. So the main problem, yes, there's some issues with some power on the block, around some of the cylinders. There's not a lot of block material for sealing, but that is not like an issue that commonly fails. The reason these fail is because these stock head studs will expand through time. And as they stretch, they create room that lifts the head. You get coolant into the cylinders, you get a leak, the head gasket fails. That is why. So when would you want to change out head studs? That's probably the most common question. Well, I like to say if your car's down for other stuff, maybe do it. You can do the 1-1 configuration and change one at a time. It works. Is it the best? No, you should always lift the head and just replace everything. But the one stud at a time does work. It's been proven it works, so yeah. The other thing is, sorry, losing my train of thought here. We do all these kind of live when I put them together, so I don't have a film crew here, so it's just off what's in my head coming to the masses. Anyways, the power goals that you would really want to change this is after you are full bolt-on with pump gas. Anything beyond that, it's recommended that you do your head studs. So flex fuel, turbo swap, definitely you want to start upgrading those. We did run ours with a turbo swap on ethanol, over 300 on the stock studs, and they were fine, but will they last forever? No, they won't. They will eventually stretch, and there goes the head gasket. Anyways, I'll put a link below. Make sure to thumbs up the video. Definitely helps us support the channel, get it out there, get the info out there, and appreciate you guys. I hope to see some orders later.